Guys, Marcus will be the only player today. Fire away.
Marcus, how's practice been since the last game at Oklahoma?
Practice has been great. I feel like we've came in with a different mindset, wanting to get better and wanting to win games.
Coach has mentioned wanting to switch up the lineups in practice and see if that gives you guys some energy. Has he been mixing up the teams, and what has that been like?
Kind of, I would say, but I mean, I feel like we always play with each other. Definitely in practice. I kind of feel like it's always a mixture in practice. But yeah, he's kind of done that a little bit, and I feel like everyone's attitude's been great.
Hey, Marcus, you talked after that Oklahoma game about needing to lock in defensively. Is there something else basketball-wise that you think you guys have shown in practice is an emphasis right now?
That's the biggest thing. And for me, I just try to tell the guys I feel like we should kind of help one another a lot more on defense. I feel like most of the time guys are kind of put on islands where they kind of have no help. And I feel like we can kind of shrink the floor, just make it look crowded. I feel like that'll help us a lot on defense.
How do you do that? Reps or scheme, or what is it?
Definitely repetition. Probably something a lot of guys not used to, but definitely in practice, just trying to shrink the floor and trying to get to the shooters, knowing that we do give up a lot of threes. So, I mean, we could try to shrink the floor and take away the three.
How much of that is also communication?
A lot of it. We've been communicating great lately in these last couple of practices. Communication is key and big on defense. One communication can make a good defensive possession go from good to bad quick. So, I mean, communication is big.
Marcus, has the team gotten together alone without coaches to talk about the losing streak?
Yeah, we have. I feel like we've all got the same mindset. We know what we need to do going forward. We have to lock in. We gotta trust coach. We gotta just listen to coach. I feel like we got one of the best coaches in the world, if not the best. And I feel like if we listen to him, we know what he's talking about, and he can change this thing around for us.
Marcus, in a typical season, what is the vibe like on campus on game day?
Without COVID or right now?
Without COVID.
Without COVID, game days is crazy. I mean, you see the lines when you're walking to the gym. You know when you get in there, it's going to be 16,000, and it just gets you excited, and you just be ready to play.
Marcus, as one of the leaders on the team, is there a line that you walk when you guys get into a little rut, like maybe you are now, where trying to stay positive and keep everybody's eyes on the prize versus also sort of focusing in maybe some of that tough love? What's that like been for you as a senior?
It's been different. With COVID, I feel like we kind of are always around each other now. Just with us kind of not seeing anyone else. So, I mean, we're kind of always around each other, just talking about basketball, just trying to get better, trying to see what we could do to win games. And I think we've known now that we just got to lock in with coach and listen to him, basically.
Hey, Marcus, do you think coach wants more out of you guys? I'm sure he wants more in every area, but more offensively or defensively? What's been a bigger focus?
Defensively, teams scoring late in the shot clock with 3-4 seconds on the shot clock is probably one of the big things. A lot of teams getting a lot of layups. I feel like that's the biggest emphasis we've been working on, just standing in front of our men, helping one another, communicating and protecting the rim.
How excited are you to get back home, play a game? It's been a while.
I'm definitely excited. I know the fans that'll be there be jacked up, and we got to do this one for the fans, I would say. So this is definitely a big game for us.
Does it feel like forever since you played in Allen Fieldhouse?
Yeah, we was just talking about it. We had practice there yesterday, and it kind of felt different. We was like, dang, it's been a while since we've been at Allen.
How much do you need this one?
A lot. Definitely momentum, confidence booster, everything. I think this is a big game for us.
And when you look back at the TCU game down there, I know you didn't play, but it was one of your better games as a team. as a whole team. What stands out about what worked down there and why you guys played so well?
One, I'd say we made a lot of shots.
Yeah.
I actually watched the game last night, and I seen that we kind of didn't defend as great as it looked during the game. It looked like we were just getting stops, but most of the time they was missing wide open shots. So I feel like then too we still have to lock in defensively and try to come up with as many stops as possible. And on the offensive end, I was just watching to see how smooth the offense looked, see what I could do better. Because I remember the last time we played TCU, our offense looked great.
How much of that was DeJuan?
A lot of it. He was getting downhill, finding open teammates, defending. He was creating for others that game.
Yeah, on TCU, what stands out about the Horned Frogs to you?
With Mike, and RJ, I say basically two guys who could score from all three levels. Offenses kind of ran through them with Samuels down low. I feel like we got to keep those two guards in front of us. Can't let them get any uncontested shots, any uncontested looks. And just locking in defensively, I feel like that'll give us the best chance to win the game.
Do you feel like tomorrow, if you guys win, that could be a launching pad for the rest of the season, just since you guys are have that 3-game skid right now?
Definitely. We started a new season. After that 3-game losing streak, we all came together. It's a new season, so definitely we win this game, it'll be big for us.
All right. Thank you, Marcus.
Thanks, Marcus.